If you've been charged with a crime at the 14A3 District Court, District Court is located in Chelsea, Michigan. The judge at the Chelsea Court is Judge Richard Conlin. This particular court, in most cases, are handled by the Washtenaw County Prosecutor's Office. Some common offenses that I see in this particular court: drunk driving cases, driving while license suspended, careless driving, reckless driving, a lot of domestic violence cases, possession of marijuana. All these cases have one thing in common: they can all be handled in a proactive manner, and that's what I've done. I explain in my book, The Ann Arbor Criminal Defense Playbook. It's a comprehensive guide to Washtenaw County. We discuss Chelsea District Court in particular with Judge Conlin. My clients from day one are extremely proactive. When you're charged with a crime at the Chelsea Court, the prosecutor, the judge, the police department, and your community are judging you on one thing alone, and that's the police report and the evidence in this case. If you've been charged with a crime, people are already assuming that you're guilty. As a former prosecutor in New York City and here in Michigan, when I received the police report and all the evidence, I would look at it and say, well, this person looks pretty guilty. There's witnesses, there's police officers, there's different tests, videos, audio, everything lines up that this person looks pretty guilty. And that's the problem when you charge with a crime in Chelsea. A lot of people feel like they're helpless and going down the path, they're going to have a criminal record, they may go to jail, and they say, well, what can I do about it? Well, in the Chelsea Court, there's two distinct methods that my clients use in order to go after their cases. The first one is the path of litigation, looking for possible defenses for a trial, being found not guilty of the crime that you're charged with. Also filing motions to suppress evidence. What that means is that if there was a constitutional violation and the judge reviews the evidence, he can actually suppress the evidence, and going forward the prosecutor would not be able to use that evidence against you. The other path is the path of negotiation. When you're charged with a crime, depending upon your criminal record and what you can show to the prosecutor and to the judge during your case, you may be eligible for a certain dismissal or a reduction in charges. Now, what my clients do is we set goals. We set goals when the case begins. And how do we get to that goal? Well, we're not going to reach those goals without a comprehensive plan. What I discuss in my book and what I discuss with clients is putting a plan into place that allows us to accomplish realistic goals. A goal may be, Jonathan, I would like my case dismissed or reduced. Okay, well, how do we go about doing that? Jonathan, I can't go to jail, I have responsibilities at home, a job, a family to take care of. Well, how can I do that? Well, we put a plan into place and we set realistic goals to achieve. It's my job, as the case is going on, to keep my client informed of the strengths and the weaknesses of both of these paths. Ultimately, as we get closer to the end of the case, we decide which path we're going to go down. Are we going to trial? Were we able to suppress evidence with motions? Are we able to negotiate an outcome that you're satisfied with? I'm very selective in the clients that I take on. I'm looking for clients that are truly motivated to change the story of their case, to show that you're a good person who is in an isolated situation, not a bad person in another bad situation. If you're ready to change the perception of your case and move forward with setting realistic goals and achieving those goals, I look forward to helping you with your Chelsea case.